Hey everybody, what's going on? Herblin here with more Dwarf Fortress. It was suggested to really just go ahead and block off the cavern area. Apparently the amphibian people didn't look too dangerous, but the Ulm, I guess, can be quite a problem. I guess those things can just tear apart unarmed dwarves. So we're going to go ahead and try to wall it off. I've just set up some really basic wooden walls that I'm going to have placed down here, so the dwarves will get this job done in due time, hopefully. Always hoping that they do. Moving up, yeah, you can see just the different layers of walls that I've placed. So actually, it looks like they'll be on this soon, I'm sure. Anyways, so we'll come back and check on that in a little bit. We've got dwarves. Oh, dwarves are already coming down here. Probably for gathering stuff, probably like the rocks and stuff down there. Though, hey, look, we have native gold. We have golden walls, so we can start building our gold stockpiles again. That'll be great. Oh no, they're already building the walls. Wow, quick time. Very good to see that. That's like almost a never for me. River is still frozen, so we do have to go ahead and get that well, somehow built. I think we're going to have to probably come up. Oh wow, we've got more gold here. We're probably going to have to come up here and start something. I don't know. Let's see. To here. Actually do one short of that. So this is where we're going to, dig our well down from here, and we'll place a little hole there. And then we'll gate this all off. Hopefully protect it from anything that can climb. And stop anybody from climbing up and getting us, and then we can still have muddy water to drink. Don't know that that's going to be any good. I'd rather them keep drinking alcohol, but it would be nice to have, a water supply just in case, just for worst case scenario, that they can actually have, they can have something, at least something to drink. We're still working on, what are we working on? Iron caps. Right, for the archers. I forgot about that. Perfect. Once he's done with the iron caps, this guy's taking over a metalsmith's forge, so we'll add in weapons and ammunition, iron bolts, and just go back to that endlessly making iron bolt job. Amazing. This guy's making ash. We've got a carpenter's workshop, but we need more barrels. More barrels. Always more barrels. I'm so disorganized. Where is... There's our other carpenter's workshop. Just make a bunch of beds. And this guy can make tables. Actually, you know what? We need wheelbarrows. That's not wheelbarrow. Ah! What am I doing? Wheelbarrow. Where is it? It's always... there we go. Wooden wheelbarrow. Clear. No hotkey for wheelbarrow, apparently. We need lots of those. Lots and lots of wheelbarrows. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Does anybody know how to make mine tracks properly? I was reading the wiki about it. I've never actually made mine tracks. I'd like to do it. Just for something to do. I mean, it would be interesting. I think you can just carve them into the rock, right? Under D somewhere. Carved track, yeah. Maybe that's something that we should try out. Maybe we could just make like a little go-kart track and just test that. Maybe that's something that we should just get going and do. That would be fun. Like a little go-kart, like a round in circles kind of track. I'd be down for that. This is mudstone. Yeah, we can carve into mudstone. Go-karts. Let's just do that here. Why not? We can repurpose the room later anyways. We'll see how that turns out anyways. And we need more chairs and tables and stuff brought in here. Because we have more offices being built. Well, we had another office built, and now we gotta assign it to somebody. Great. And don't forget doors. This guy needs a door. And we're good there. Not too many idlers yet. We're not lacking for jobs. We only have a population of 23, so I mean, it's not a big issue yet. Why is this guy flashing blue? Blue flashing guy. Hopefully he doesn't die. Hopefully not, though he may. Our still, what's that doing? We can go back to brewing drinks. Maybe we were just out of barrels before? Hopefully. I guess we should be making rock pots too, shouldn't we? Rock. So we got lots of rocks. More rocks than we do trees. Though we do need that. We do need somebody also making bolts, which we usually use our craft dwarf shop for. Though I'm sure we can maybe build another one. Why not? Build another workshop. Craft dwarf's workshop. There. Put it right here. Just. Oh, what did I do? I didn't even build it. What the fuck am I doing? There. Okay, silver bars. We'll make that out of maple logs. Oh man, I'm so disorganized. There's a craft dwarf shop right there. I'll just leave that other one to get built anyways. Who even cares? We don't need wooden bolts. What do we need this for? Nothing really. Why am I building these? I don't know. Let's just leave it. More disorganization, more confusion. Who cares? We do need caskets. We've gotten very lucky so far, but we need to just start a mass grave for future preparation. We'll just do that right over here. Nice and easy. Dig in here. I like that we're building like a go-kart track before we build a mass grave for, you know, the inevitable downfall of our fortress. At least that's optimistic, I suppose. That would have to be kind of optimistic. Yeah, here they go. They've almost got that dug out. How did our walls go? I guess they can't really get into these corner pieces. Hopefully nothing can walk through the corner pieces, though I worry that they may. They got the corner piece here. The corner piece of the wooden wall, kind of like off. If you can see my cursor. The green cursor there, the green X. I don't know if you can see my actual mouse cursor. It has nothing to do with that. But where the yellow triangle is to the wood, or sorry, the yellow X to the wood up here, we've got like an angular kind of wall built, whereas here they've not been able to reach diagonally. But I'm hoping that nothing can kind of walk diagonally through those little cracks and sneak into the fortress and just murder us in our sleep. Hopefully. And how did our secondary digging go? Great. So I guess we need to dig down here, and then we're going to have access to water, which is excellent, and then we'll just have to put in a grate. This guy down with his metalsmith's forge, perfect. Furniture, is it under furniture? We need a metal grate. It's not under furniture. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Hatch cover grate, yeah, right there. Excellent. Let's make a couple of those. Iron grates. Bolts are coming out in production again. We've got a couple things for archers, which will hopefully, you know, find a couple people to be archers. I'm just going to take a look over here and see if we've got anybody assigned to hunting yet. There we go. We've got a couple people hunting. We've had a couple people getting some very base experience in hunting anyways. Nobody seems to be out hunting around right now. This guy's hauling stuff, stockpiling things. I'm going to take these three guys that have, you know, almost no experience in hunting and take them off of some of these menial tasks. Wow, so much easier. I love this tool. There we go. Commit. I should leave that guy on gem cutting. He's quite good at it. Though I've never really cared about that. I guess we don't need to leave them on butchery. I don't really have any butchers. Though Feng did ask me to make a guy named Butcher Pete. So that's Herblin here. I'm not going to rename myself, but I will take... I'm going to take this guy that's hunting. He's got the butchery role there too. And I'll rename this guy. Set nickname. There you go. Perfect. Commit that. And we've got... Yeah, nobody hunting right now. Damn. All these people that are able to hunt, but for whatever reason they are not. Even this guy doesn't have... Oh no, this guy doesn't have the labor. This guy does, but I think he's a child or insane. Stark Raven Mad, yeah, that guy's insane. The rest of these guys all have things that they are doing. This guy's making the grates for us. Okay. Alright, so they all at least are doing something right now. I've taken these guys off of hauling, so hopefully they just go back to hunting. I want to see that butcher shop really filling up with junk. We have a few things in there. skulls and hairs and crap. I'm gonna dump that if I can. Is that blood on things or is that leaves? Maple leaves, okay. I thought maybe we just had like a nice coating of blood on everything. Oh, an amphibian woman came up to the top. I didn't even notice that. Like, there's all this like cool stuff going on and I am not even paying attention sometimes. I don't see anything about the fight there. Oh, Butcher Pete's the manager too. Cool. It doesn't seem to be... Oops. What did I do? No macros. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Can't remember where the logs are. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if I can find a like a fight log or something and see what happened, what killed that thing. So yeah, we found our fight logs here. I've got 2 people fighting, but nothing really explained. And this is somebody fighting a kangaroo, and this is the amphibian woman blowgutter fighting somebody, but it doesn't really say who, and a lot seems to be cut off there. Just that a flying tower cat blow dart struck an ohm, but I don't think the ohm would have killed her and brought her up here. So I'm not sure how that one died. I'll have to keep an eye on that and really focus on, you know, trying to catch the red text as it comes up as alerts and investigate a little bit further than we necessarily have been lately. I get bad for that, I know. I forget to keep an eye on these types of things. Alright, a little bit of track. Let's carve some track. Oops. Leave a little bit open just because I don't know how this is going to have to work. Have some guys come in there and carve up some track, and then we need to... I think we're going to need a minecart. We'll make that out of iron. Because we can. Get rid of those other iron crate drill. Minecart. Other objects, hopefully iron, coins, gems. I might have even got that. Oh, right there. Perfect. Iron minecart. We'll make 3 of them, just see. What do we need 3? They probably take a long time to make. Make 1. And then we'll try to attach a cart to it or something and see what how that works and try to experiment around with it a little bit. I don't know what we'll do with this room. That weird minecart room once we're, you know, done, but oh well. We'll figure that out once we're there, really. Or how we even attach a minecart to it. Probably have to look that up. Be cool just to get up a minecart just flying around circles there. Killing things. Somebody came at a stone crafter and a masterpiece wheelbarrow was made. Masterpiece wheelbarrows suck. Why can't we have masterpiece weapons being made? I'd be much happier with that. Just saying. We need somebody to organize. We need somebody that can do our accounting, bookkeeping, so we can try to figure out roughly how much food we have. Where were all those offices going? There. Make a throne room. Come here, take a bookkeeper, and hey, Id, the fishery worker. He's an adept record keeper. Perfect. Id the record keeper. You now have an office. You just got promoted, and now hopefully you can start trying to figure out, you know, how much meat and food and fish and plants and seeds, because I don't think we have much use for a fishery worker in this fortress, considering our water is frozen what seems to be year-round, and I doubt that we'll ever get to fish unless we start catching fish like underwater or something, like underground. Of course we'll be catching the fish from underwater, but you know what I meant. So we've got some weapons being made. We've got our mine walled off. Next step, I guess, is to start on our barracks, which we will do. We've got a couple armor stands and such now, which we'll throw in here. Throw in our weapon racks. Put that here. For the doors. And then we'll be able to make this into a place. Basically, right now it's just Ryukon, but he'll be able to train here and get become a full-time military guy and just kind of be armored and ready at any given moment that way. And keep his skills up to date. Make a barracks and armory. There we go. And TQSI. I think. Sleep. Right, sorry, Z. So sleep, train, individually equip, and squad equip all in this room for the distinct cudgels. And then we have to give this guy a schedule, which is kind of stupid because we're going to have to change that later. Edit the order. Oh. Oh, shit. There we go. Shift enter. Perfect. So 1 minimum. So it's just him training all the time. Always. By himself. Great. But at least he'll be in there getting ready, and, you know, his skills won't degrade as much, hopefully, over time, because he's a nice fighter. And we can keep an eye on him a little bit better, too. Apparently we should put a hotkey on him. Which maybe that would be a good idea. Why is he still sleeping down here? I gave him specific orders. Oh, maybe I didn't make him active. Okay. Yeah, active training. Okay. Wake up. Hotkey. F5. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to set up a hotkey on that guy. But I don't seem to have the ability to. I don't know if that's going to zoom to him all the time. Maybe it will. Maybe I've set it up right. Probably not. We'll check back later. Well, the dwarves are actually quite busy. We have 9 idlers, though. Not ideal. I guess we could start drafting some of them. We are going to have to deal with this problem. I guess we were going to make a well, too. I have a lot of things that we were going to do. Let's take a look here. Open space. Okay, so we've got the ability to make a well there. We do need mechanisms, but we're going to put our grate down. Build. Grate. We need a floor grate. Floor bars, vertical, floor grate. There we go. Put it right here, an iron grate. And we'll come all the way up here. This is... I guess we're going to have to put our well down a hallway up this way. Be kind of in the middle of a hallway, but whatever. It'll be fine. And then we'll have access to clean drinking water, finally. Something I've wanted to kind of get done. And we're now on episode 6, and I'm only just getting it done, which is totally my style. Coming down here, this is where, you know, this is where we were going to come down and kind of hollow out and build a drainage chamber for this too, which will be good. Even though if we drain it now, we will be kind of fucking ourselves on the well that we're working on. We'll be able to turn it off, I swear. We'll make floodgates and do it all up properly, and just, you know, when the time's ready, we'll flood those amphibians out of their home and drown and take them out and hopefully kill them. Go cut down all their trees in there. Oh, that stairway is going quick. That is really fast. They are really just working. I'm used to having dwarves that just kind of sit around and don't do anything all day. So to me, this is, you know, this is amazing. And that's where our mine is going to go, right? Shit, migrants? Come on, I just mapped that out. I was trying to figure out where the mine's going to go, but of course when you get migrants, it kind of, you know, drags you off to go do its own thing. So I think it's here. Oh, it's down one more. Okay, so it's here. There. Okay, so the bottom piece of whatever that is. Tetrahydrate. We are going to channel down all the way down to here. I don't know how they'll get out, but I'm sure they'll find a way. Just downstairs here. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. Just thinking out loud, I'd probably look like an idiot right now. That's okay. We'll see how that works anyways. We'll check back on that and see if they've, you know, managed to dig down without killing themselves off. Should be good to see. And then we'll have access to clean, not so clean, muddy, murky, bloody, disgusting cave water. Still. Bunch of alcoholics living in a mountain, drinking muddy old disgusting water. Doesn't sound like a good time. I assume dwarves would have, you know, it would be like standard to have alcohol problems as a dwarf. Huh. It's kind of interesting to think about that. The psyche of a dwarf. What would the what would the elves be? I guess just like pot smokers, like weird hippies, live in the woods. I don't know. The dwarves are an interesting breed. Very unique, very strange little creatures that they really like to drink. And that totally makes sense. I always kind of think of them as Canadian. How are our smelters doing? Okay, so nobody's smelting anything anymore. And we've got a whole new wave of migrants. We're up to 46 people, up to 46 dwarves. So we're going to have to find jobs for all them. That's going to probably, yeah, there's no probably about that. That's going to be on the next episode. I'm going to cut it here, guys. Let me know what you guys, whoa, was that a storm? Did I just say? A snowstorm has come. Cool. Perfect for the migrants. Anyways, I'm going to cut it here, like I said. Next episode, we'll try to, you know, we'll keep digging around down here, seeing what we can see. And, you know, maybe we're going to start drafting up our military and making like living quarters and some of the fancier, happier bits of life, like, you know, building chapels and taverns and all that good stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Again, leave a comment, leave a like. I do appreciate any feedback like that. And until next time.